Hey, I'm Lauren Venable, the founder of Balanced Roots. I'm an energy healer and intuitive card reader, and I also have a product line of healing crystal bath bombs and crystal oil roll-ons. And today we're going to be doing a group healing, but I want to get started just with a quick grounding sequence. So go ahead and find a comfortable seated position, closing the eyes and just taking a few cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. So we'll take 4 more like this together. Inhaling. 2 more. One more. And then just pausing here, letting the breath be natural. Dropping into this moment. Dropping into your body. And just take a moment here to set an intention. What do you hope to receive in exchange for being here? In exchange for setting aside your time and energy, whether you're here live or on the replay. And you'll take a few more breaths into that space. And when you're ready, we'll use soft blinks to gently open the eyes. Coming back to this room, back to this group. I feel so much better. I'm not a crazy person anymore. So initially, when I decided to do this group healing, my plan was for it to be around the stress energy, the conflict energy, the spirit of overwhelm that comes up around the holidays. But as this day got closer and closer, I found myself pulling out of that and like being brought more to my own inner space. And then I went and talked with some ladies in another group, and they like mirrored the same underlying current of like loneliness of the season. And so I thought that was really interesting because it was an aspect of the holidays I had totally forgotten about, even though it seems to be where I'm at right now personally. I didn't really take that into account. And I was like, no, people like want to deal with family stuff and they want to deal with the stress of shopping and spending money, and like let's focus on these things that everyone's dealing with. Like, let's not go to that sad place because it just didn't seem fun and it didn't seem like an energy I wanted to be in. But I've spent like a lot of time this morning like in introspection, just kind of leaning in and tuning into the group and to just what we're all needing and what I wanted to have move through me during the session today. And what came up was like so much grief and so much sadness. And not like that there's so much of it, but just like that was the energy that was present. It was this underlying isolation of those who aren't in that space. And it's kind of an illusion that there's only some of us in that space. I think we all have some of this going on in our lives at some point, at least, maybe not right now in this moment. But when you're not caught up in the chaos of the holidays and you're not in that overwhelmed space or having conflict with family, sometimes you can feel isolated just because you're not having a hard time. And then that can bring its own sense of isolation and loneliness. And so I don't know, I have a feeling that the session today is going to take us somewhere really deep. I tend to not plan out the energy work, because especially if it's with a group, because it can really take on a life of its own. And I find if I go into it with a plan and the energy tries to bring me somewhere different, I can freeze a little. So I'm not really sure where we're going today with this energy work, but I do have a feeling we're going to be hitting those under layers. I feel like your souls are like ready for it. Like what I got when I tuned in is just like more. We want more, we want bigger, we want healing, we want the deep stuff. And so if maybe if you weren't even aware that you're there yet, any of you who are showing up on this call or on the replay are here because your soul is like craving this deep level of healing. And so know that like some emotions may come up, some strong stuff may come up. And you're not wrong for that. You're not weird for that. Feel free to reach out afterwards. I will have time to answer a little bit of questions. You can always reach out to me personally to share your experience. And then just know that like it's all happening for the right reasons. It's all good. Like even if you leave this session pissed, it's all good. Like maybe that's just what your soul needs. If you leave here in tears, it's all good. Like tears are so healing. They're like the opener of the heart. So just know that whatever comes up, and what's coming up now is that like boredom. If boredom comes up, or like if you find yourself in that mental space, know that you're not wrong for that. That's a place that I used to go there sometimes in energy work, and it was really interesting because I like judged myself for it, or I thought that I was doing something wrong. But it was really, I think, bringing me some awareness on some blocks of mine, of just a disconnect I was experiencing. So know that like none of it is wrong, whatever comes up. And if you find yourself in that mental space, then just like turn back to your breath. The breath will always be your guide. And if for some reason my connection messes up again, I don't know, we'll just figure that out. I don't think it's gonna. I think we're good. But know that since this is a group session, there will be moments of this. It's a guided meditation form of energy work. So there will be moments of this where like you don't identify with that experience. Like that's not what's happening with your energy in that moment. And so feel free to pull back and have your own experience at any point in time. Because I may be talking specifically to someone else in the group. And then 5 minutes later, that person may not identify with where I'm at, and I'll be speaking straight to your soul. And so don't worry, I don't know who you are when certain things are coming up, unless your soul is like wanting you to be seen in that, then, you know, I may get some insight into who's feeling what. But I'm not here to be nosy. I'm just here to bring some love and vibes. So know that you're free to pull back and have your own experience, and just go with whatever comes, whatever feels natural to you. And so I am actually going to unmute us all for a minute to see if anybody has any questions. Does anybody have anything they want to ask? No?
No.
Cool. And so feel free to use the chat box. I may not see it. I'm going to be turning off all of our video feeds so that we aren't distracted by what's going on with each other, and you're not worried about what you look like. So take some time, get cozy, get comfortable. I'm going to come through and turn off all of our videos. And so take a moment here and make any adjustments you need. Doing anything you need to get comfortable. Maybe you grab a blanket, a pillow. Maybe you turn off the lights. Just take a few more moments here to take care of you. And when you're ready, we'll close the eyes, turning inward, slowing down. Bringing your awareness to your body, to the temperature of the air on your skin, feeling the softness of your clothes or your blanket against your skin, feeling the weight of the fabric, feeling the support beneath you, whether you're lying down or sitting up. Feeling your body get heavier and heavier as you sink down into your seat. And then feeling the seat supporting you, holding you. That you're not sinking down into nothingness. You're actually being held, nurtured, loved. And you can allow this feeling to release any tension in the body, in the mind. Tuning into the breath as you inhale and exhale. Your breath grows slower, smoother, and deeper. Filling your lungs in all directions with every inhale. And emptying completely with every exhale until the lungs become so full with breath that it spills down into the belly, where you watch the rise and fall of your navel with every in-breath and out-breath. Allowing the mind to be absorbed by this flow. Deeply connecting you with your body and spirit as you sink into this support. And you'll take a moment to allow your energy to become whole again, calling back any little pieces of you that you've scattered around. Maybe you've left with other people in hopes of healing them. Your energy belongs with you. When you're whole, that is when you're a gift to others. So call it back. Allow it to land in your heart or belly. Maybe it comes to sit in your lap before hopping into your heart. Calling any energy back that you left on Facebook, in your inbox, your email. Any energy you left with your to-do list, with conflict. Just imagine all these little energetic birds flying back to you, making their way home, and joining you in this sense of support and wholeness. Allowing all of you to be held. And just notice how it feels to be here whole, to be you, perfectly imperfect, hurting but whole, busy but whole. And then imagine that this support beneath you, you're magically transported, and this support becomes the earth. So maybe your couch becomes a meadow, or your chair becomes a rock bed near a stream. Maybe you're lying down on the clay. You can go anywhere that feels safe and nurturing. No need to second guess yourself or wonder if you're imagining right. It doesn't have to make sense. Just let your soul guide you. And just connect with this space. What does it look like? What does it feel like? What does it smell like? Do you smell the trees or the dirt? Maybe it's just rained and you have that after the rain smell. Do you smell flowers? Do you smell the ocean? And what do you hear? Do you hear waves? Do you hear the wind through the trees? Just allow all of your senses to become lost in this space. Allowing this nature, allowing the earth to cleanse your energy. And maybe you get up and walk around. Maybe you go and touch the trees nearby, feel the grass, smell some flowers. Maybe you sink your feet into the sand. Take some time to explore and admire this space of yours. And maybe you want to call in the archangels or your spiritual guides. This is your space. This space is you. So you can bring in anything you need to feel safe and comfortable here. What do you need? Maybe Archangel Michael comes and holds a basket that you can place your thoughts, your distractions in this basket. Maybe Archangel Haniel comes and sets up a beautiful chair for you, somewhere you can sit and feel empowered and whole. There's no wrong answer. And when you're ready, you'll make your way back to the earth. So if you've created this big, beautiful, empowering chair, just notice the earth beneath your feet. If you've gone for a walk in your creek, feel the cool rocks beneath your bare feet. If you're lying on your back in a meadow, just feel the support of the earth beneath you. And imagine that you begin to grow roots. All the spaces, all the places on your body that are touching the earth, your roots sprout out and begin to travel down through all the layers of the earth, down through the soil, the clay, the rock. And just take some time to let these roots expand and grow. Just simply observing the process. And they begin to soak up moisture from the damp soil beneath you, and nutrients. And as they soak up all this goodness, they get a little thicker, a little deeper. They intertwine and connect and then branch back out again, traveling out a little further out, a little wider, a little deeper. Just watching your network grow. And then you can keep your awareness with this sense of support, the sturdy structure beneath you that's holding you here in this space, that's pumping nutrients and love and energy into your body. And then you can bring your awareness to the spaces that feel stuck or tight or blocked or painful. What are you ready to release, to shift, to loosen? Allow anything that's ready to go to be washed down into your roots, through your roots, down into the earth. As healing white raindrops start to fall. Every single drop that touches your skin is soaked up. As you absorb it, receive it, and allow it to travel to these spaces where you've released some things. If there's anywhere that feels empty or lonely or scared, allow this healing white rain to slowly make its way and fill these spaces. Allowing yourself to get lost in this exchange between heaven and your body and the earth. Feeling the pulse of that energy. Maybe noticing your vibration change and shift. As you allow yourself to feel good. Yeah, it's been so long since you've allowed yourself to feel good. Can you receive that? Maybe the earth just needs to hold you a little firmer. Maybe you sink in just a bit more. Being held here, supported, knowing that it's safe. And maybe placing your hands on your heart and just reminding it that it's safe here. That it can open and receive wholeness and healing light from this rain. And then you notice the rain starts to slack off, and drop by drop it begins to slow to more of just like a pitter patter. And then the sun comes out, and you can feel the sunlight warming your heart. You can feel its warmth on your face, your forearms, your open palms, your belly, your pelvis and legs, your feet. Every inch of you is melting in this golden sun. Drawing up anything left over from that white rain. And when you feel this warmth has spread through your body, you gently open your eyes in this space. You sit up and take a look around you, rediscovering your environment, your meadow, your lake, your creek. Does it look any different? There's no wrong answer. Just simply observing. Feeling the wind on your face as it blows your hair, your clothes. Maybe it's blowing through the trees or the grass. And how do you want to feel? What do you desire to experience, to embody, to share? Can you feel that already inside of you? The things you're desiring to put out in the world, you desire them because they're you. And your soul wants to be seen and shared and experienced. So know that there is no great challenge between you and your desires. Only a willingness to dive in and experience you, to show up and share you. What do you need for that to happen? What do you need for your heart to feel full? For your soul to feel at home within you? How can you create space for more of that in your life? And if that feels overwhelming to you, know that it doesn't require great change or great effort. Just one small step towards you. Just slowly shaking off the dust so that your light can shine a little brighter for yourself and those around you. And take a few more moments here in this space to just soak it up. Know that you can return to this space anytime you need, anytime that life gets difficult. You can come here and recharge, refill, refuel, and you can remember who you are and what you're capable of. So with that, you'll slowly bring your awareness back to your physical space, back to this room, back to this body. Once more feeling the temperature of the air on your skin, the weight of your clothes on your body. The support beneath you. Allowing the breath to fill and empty your body. Wiggling the fingers and toes. Rocking the head from side to side. And then gently using soft blinks to open the eyes. Welcome back to this space, to this room. If anyone wants to share, you can use the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and speak up and ask any questions. I can pull cards. I know a lot of people had to hop off. They didn't have the quiet space they hoped they would have for that. So if Heather or Danny, if y'all want to ask any questions, or if you want me to pull a card for you, I would love to. And if not, no pressure. I'm sure my dogs were snoring in the background that whole time, so sorry. I usually have to edit them out of my meditations because I put them to sleep pretty quick. So before I hop off, I did have something I wanted to share. I just started. I have like 5 spaces open for my 6-week program that I has really been kind of marinating inside of me. I've spent the past like 4 months trying to find the perfect container for my work and what would feel good and nourishing and create the space for transformation that you just can't get in a one-on-one session. And so slowly I've kind of created this 6-week program where every other week you receive an hour-long Zoom session with me. So much like the one today, except a lot more personalized. And we'll talk through your energy and what's going on and kind of do the work together. You'll also get support in between. So on the weeks that we're off, that we don't do the hour-long one-on-one sessions, I'll be doing energy clearings for you, as well as doing email support where each week we'll kind of set an intention and check in and see how things are going and create sort of like a game plan for transformation for you. And so in that space, we can really dive deep into what's going on and where you're at, and ideally create some really good foundational shifts for you to start building off of. And so I'm really, really excited about offering that. And I want to offer it to the people who are on the live call and who are watching the replay first. So I won't be sharing this publicly until tomorrow, I think, is when I plan on starting to, offer it to people. So anyone who signs up before midnight will get a special bonus. I'll create a custom guided meditation for you, a custom energy healing guided meditation. So like today, as I was guiding you through the meditation, on this end, I was clearing out the energy and inviting in some healing light and doing my work in the background. So in that bonus meditation, it'll be like a 20 to 30 minute energy balancing meditation where you get a little customized work. So those are really fun. People really like them. And then they're a good go-to, especially right now during the holidays. It could be something to kind of keep you sane. And so if you are interested in my 6-week session, I am only taking 5 people to start. And for the next 24 hours, I think I want to offer it at a discount also. Let me find my number. Sorry, y'all. I wasn't planning on offering it at a discount. It's $530 for the regular price. And so I just want to offer it to you guys at $500 with the bonus custom meditation, which that alone is a $50 value right there. So if you are interested in that, you can private message me or email me at lauren@balancedrootsreiki.com. And then we can get you all set up with a questionnaire. If you're thinking about it, it sounds good, but you're not really sure, message me and we can set up a discovery call, a free 30-minute chat where we can just kind of talk about where you're at and how I can help you. And I also have a 4-week course coming out soon too. So keep your eyes open for that in January. That'll be a boot camp. I'm really excited about that one, kind of like an energy toolkit. So I think that's it for me. If anybody has any questions, feel free to type them in the chat box. Feel free to reach out to me on Facebook or via email. Again, it's lauren@balancedrootsreiki.com. Or you can just message me on my Facebook, whatever's better for you. And I think that's it. So sending you all so much love, and I hope you enjoy this. Feel free to reach out and share your experience, especially if something big comes up. We can work on getting that cleared out, because I'm still offering the $20 clearings for the people showing up live and on the replays. So sorry, I'm in a totally zen space after doing that. It's not really the promo kind of energy. So yeah, I'll stop babbling and I will hop off the call. Sending you so much love, and thank you so much for joining me.